Welcome back to another tutorial where we'll be exploring the intuitive interface of Capture One Pro for beginners. So if you're new to this software and you're considering switching from Lightroom but find the interface a bit overwhelming, then you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of the layout and the purpose of each section in Capture One Pro, boosting your confidence so you can focus more on creative editing. So let's get started right away. When you first open Capture One, you'll be given a window asking whether you want to create a catalog or a session. It's important to know that the difference between the two is that a session is typically used for a specific project, such as a photo shoot for a client or perhaps a personal project. These sessions profiles can be saved with the original images for better organization. The folders you have here are the same folders you'll find in your session inside Capture One, while a catalog is used to organize multiple projects into one profile for easy access. For this tutorial, we'll be using a session. Next, we'll name our project and select where we want to save it. As for the subfolder settings, Capture One creates 4 folders for you: Capture, Select, Output, and Trash. In the Capture folder, you'll find your original images after importing them, while the Output folder is where your exported images will go. The Select folder is where you can move your images after they've been reviewed to separate them for another project, and the Trash folder is for any images you delete from your session. The reason why I recommend using sessions instead of catalogs is because it helps keep your files organized and easy to access. Let's hit on OK to create our session. Now let's get started by importing our images. Simply click on the import button and a window will pop up, allowing you to select the source folder for your images. From there, you can choose the images you want to review and checkmark them before importing them. Capture One is elegantly divided into 4 key sections: the viewer, the browser, the toolbar, and the tooltabs. The viewer section in Capture One is an area packed with quite a few features. Here is where you will see your photos come to life as you edit. Every adjustment you make is reflected here in real time. At the top left of the viewer, we can select 3 different view modes. Let's start with the primary and multi-view. This feature allows you to view multiple images side by side, which is perfect for comparisons. Simply select the images you want to compare and they will appear in a neatly organized layout. Click again to switch back to the primary view. The proof margin will add breathing space around your photo, preventing it from getting too close to the viewer's edges. This little extra space can make a big difference in assessing your composition or colors. And don't worry, you can easily adjust the margin size in the preference menu. Our third view mode is a mask visibility setting. This feature allows you to control the visibility of any mask adjustment you've made to your picture. To display the brush adjustment you're making, simply click on Always Display Mask, or you can also use the shortcut key M to show or hide the mask. And the Layers section is a great tool for those who love working with layers. If you have added numerous layers to your image, you can easily switch between them using the Quick Access scroll menu. This feature is designed to help you work faster and more efficiently by allowing you to select and edit different layers without navigating to the tooltabs. Another useful feature is if you want to alter the color of the viewing area, you can do so by clicking on any part outside of the picture and choosing one of the preset colors. This feature is especially valuable in helping you to visually determine the amount of exposure or color you need for your image. The browser section in Capture One offers 3 viewing options to suit your preferences. The grid view is perfect if you need to browse through multiple images quickly, especially when using your arrow keys. You can adjust the size of the thumbnails by dragging the slider left or right with the zoom icon. The list view gives you more exhaustive details like the ratings, color tags, and camera settings. Again, you can also change the size of the thumbnails with the zoom icon. The Film Street View provides a more spacious area for the image and enables a fast workflow for sessions containing fewer images. You can adjust the size of the thumbnails by dragging the browser left or right. Switching between these modes is a breeze, and you can always find one that suits your current task. Whenever you need more space while editing your photos, you can simply press Ctrl-B on Windows or Command-B on a Mac to declutter your workspace. And if you want an expanded view of the browser, simply press G. With the 2-arrow icon, you can quickly sort your image by date, name, color tag, and other options. For an even better experience, you can personalize your default sorting order and direction by going to the General tab in the Preferences. This will organize your images automatically when importing them. Now let's discuss the Toolbar section. In this section, we can access several tools that are designed to help us work quickly and efficiently. This is also our starting point for importing images. Firstly, on our left hand side, there is a tool designed to help sort and select the best shots called Cull. Great if you have like 500 images to select from the already imported images. You can also group similar photos in one click for easy review and import color tags and ratings you had done from a camera. Additionally, there is a capture tool which is used for tethering or live shooting. Another useful tool is the shared online feature, which streams our photo shoot sessions live with the client while they select their preferred images. Pretty useful when the client is abroad. We also have a reset tool to undo all changes made to the image, and an auto adjust function, which is a powerful tool that we can use as a starting reference when editing our photos. On the right hand side, we have the before and after, which displays a side-by-side view of the original and edited image, and a grid tool that helps us align difficult composition images. Lastly, we have the exposure warning tool, which alerts us of any burn highlights in the image. To speed up our workflow, we can use the copy and apply function, which allows us to copy adjustments made from one image and apply them to another. You can select which adjustments you want to apply in the Adjustments clipboard inside the Style tool tab. This section also contains various cursor tools that are vital for efficient editing. The cursor tools serve as shortcuts for different actions that can be found in the tool tabs. For instance, you can use the panning tool to move your images around, and the loop tool to zoom in on a specific area of your image. You can also use these tools to crop your images, straighten them, or apply a vertical keystone. We will cover each tool's feature in more depth in an upcoming video. There are text labels underneath the icons. Once you get used to the interface, you might opt for an icon-only display. You can also customize the toolbar for your type of workflow. Now let's talk about the tool tabs. This is where the real magic happens, and I won't be able to explain every single tool in the tool tab section in detail, as it will take forever. However, I will cover them more extensively in my upcoming video. The library is your command center for file navigation and organizing your photos. Here are the full folders we created earlier. The Filter tool tab for rating and color tags is what you will be using most of the time. The Tethering tool tab is what you want to use when connecting your camera for full control over the settings and real-time imaging viewing during studio shoots. This is ideal for commercial shoots or detailed personal projects. In the Shape tool tab, you can correct anything that's accidentally created by your lens, such as distortion or chromatic aberration. For your lens distortion, you can use the automatic preset given by Capture One and move the slider to your liking. You can also use the Keystone tool, which will provide you with more specific options to manage the distortion. Our Color tool tab is a playground for color adjustments. Here you have your layer pages. You can create a new layer by clicking on the plus icon and starting a new color adjustment. Change your ICZ profiles, edit specific colors of your image, or be more creative and change the tones for your shadows, midtones, or highlights. If you love black and white pictures, you can activate the monochrome option and start playing with the sliders. The Adjustment tool tab is the heart of photo editing. Here you will adjust the white balance, which I already made a video about. I'll put it in the top right corner so you can go ahead and watch it. You also have exposure, contrast, and brightness, as well as your high dynamic range sliders, curve, levels, etc. The Refine tool tab is for sharpening your images, adding grain, or reducing noise from high ISO shots using the luminance sliders. The Style tool tab is where you can apply custom presets or copy and paste adjustments to other pictures. You also have some built-in presets that are very useful depending on the image you're working on. The metadata allows you to see camera information, or EXIF data, and include a specific IPTC in your pictures before they're produced. This metadata can also be incorporated into the output file if required. The Export tool tab enables you to customize your output formats, resolutions, and batch processing, making sure that your images are ready for any platform. And there you go. I didn't want to make this video too long, but I'll cover the tool tab section in greater detail in a future video, so stay tuned for that. If you want to see specific content or if you have a question, I invite you to let me know in the comment section. And if you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing, and your support will help me continue creating content like this. So until next time.
Okay, let it be known, I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door with the holy key. You supposed to be this close to me, and hopefully you understand, G.O.